The serious business of being cool. Man, I have explored a lot of different thoughts and books and teachers, and I was trying to figure out what is happiness, what is love, and what is the ideal vibration. Um, there's knowledge on the subconscious level in human life that we haven't acknowledged, but we all know. And I want to explore this for a minute. Why is it that we value the idea of being cool, the idea of being ahead of one's time, being groundbreaking? Aside from the fact that it's helpful to have people that are innovative, they invent things that are useful in our practical everyday lives. But even more than that is the idea simply that being cool is functional. Well, we know it's not. Being cool is frequently dysfunctional, even self destructive. Why are we all intent on finding not just being cool, because not everybody wants to be cool in that sense, but why are we all intent on finding a way to be cool in our own way? I mean, even as a person who is a quote unquote nerd or geek, they have their own way of being cool in their own circle to fit in. Is it just about fitting in with the pack? I think there's a serious reason why we value coolness, and I want to talk about it. And I want to talk about it in terms of spiritual concepts. When you see a great saint in India or a guru, there's a lot of detachment. There's a lot of not caring. There's a lot of qualities which we would define in the West as cool. They dress cool. They have cool paint on their face, or they have an interesting haircut, or they have big beards, or they have cool different types of clothing that's exotic and interesting. Now, why is this concept of being cool so important? Why is it? Of all the things that we could find to hone in on, I think that this idea of coolness is not just wanting to fit in, not just wanting to be liked, but there's a deeper meaning behind it that we all know intuitively on the subconscious level. And that is, when you are cool, you are vibrationally at rest. You're vibrationally at peace. You're still. And then when you're still and you're at rest, the higher qualities of human nature arise. Compassion, forgiveness, creativity, generosity. But even beyond all of that, there's this other concept that I really was thinking about as I was watching Joe Rogan podcast, and somebody said, one of his guests said The most powerful thing in the world, Victor Hugo, is that even an army can't stop, is an idea whose time has come. But then he said the second most powerful thing in the world is an idea whose time has not yet gone. If what we're really doing on Earth, if we really cut through all the bullshit, is as humans, whether we like it or not, we know we have to evolve to survive on this planet. And why is it that coolness is always seen as cutting edge, on the forefront of fads, trends, fashion? It's because somebody that's cool resonates with the idea whose time has come and is willing to let go of the idea whose time is not yet gone. This is also accepting change. This is also letting go of resistance. This is also accepting the newer generations. Which makes you seem like a good father figure, a mother figure, a parental figure, which makes you more attractive to a mate. Therefore, you're more liked. Okay? So I want to really explore, as in the last video I talked about the origin of the prankster, and now I'm talking about the practical necessity or the serious business of being cool. That these ideas that were popularized in really the drug culture and the bohemian culture are not just something that's optional or something that has some sort of surface level value, but that they point to a deeper intuitive value, intuitive knowledge about what it really is to be human. Stay cool and be a prankster.